y'all, welcome back. It's Tasha here. I am doing the April SlayGlam and then the May BoxyCharm Premium try-on today. So super excited we get to try all these products out together. Thank you all for joining me. So please stick with me. I would love and super appreciate if you guys could subscribe, give a thumbs up, make a comment down below. That would help me so much. So please join my family, join my journey as I go along. Sorry, I got a little word tied there. So we're going to go ahead and jump right in. So we're going to mix the SlayGlam and the BoxyCharm together so that we get almost a full face. My foundation is on. I do have eye primer on. I use the Caitlin eye primer from the March SlayGlam bag. So then we're going to go ahead and jump right in, and we're going to go start with the eyes. So we have this Glam Light Royalty palette, which I am excited about. And I'm not sure, so remember we also have these blue and pink eyeliners. And I think I'm going to kind of do a peachy brown color with this palette right here. We'll use some of these peachy brown tones, and then I think I'm going to use the blue eyeliner on the bottom and see what that looks like. So I'm excited about that. So let's go ahead and jump in. I'm going to start with putting Tiramisu, which is a very light transition color, all over the lid. So we're doing that first, just to kind of, oh, that's a little pinker than I expected. Okay. Much pinker than I expected. Oh yeah, you can see it too. I was thinking it was a little bit lighter in the pan, but that is quite pink. So because I have this Caitlin eye balm on, I do notice that if I don't set it, it doesn't work so well. So I need just kind of a transition color that's a little bit more pinky than I would typically put all over. But we're gonna go with it. So next thing I'm gonna do, I'm gonna actually mix Passion and a little bit of Tangerine. We're gonna be crazy and put that kind of in the deep crease here and just start building out this deeper crease, and then just a little bit into the outer corner here. And we're gonna see what happens. I'm not quite sure. Same exact thing, other eye. There's some orangeness there. It's much more orangey than pinky. So we're gonna be orange and blue today. I'm just gonna blend these together. It's a clean brush. I'm just blending everything together here, just to kind of get the hard edges going, mix everything together. Sometimes I don't think I blend enough. One time I heard Tati say you should blend until your arm is tired, and I definitely don't do that. I think we're gonna go with the sweet chocolate, I can't decide, the sweet chocolate or the cinnamon. I think I'm gonna do cinnamon because it has more of that orange base. I'm gonna do cinnamon kind of in the outer corner there, so it's kind of a brown red. That's pretty. I like that color. That's super pretty. I like that a lot. Blend, blend, blend. So clean brush again. No, nothing on it. Just blend out, mixing those two colors together. Or however many I have on. More than two. So that's where we are so far. One thing I like about the Glam Light palette is there is barely any fallout with these mattes. It's beautiful. Now, some of their glitter, very different story, but with the mattes, it is beautiful. So I'm going to take a brush. I was not smart enough to bring my setting spray in here, so I don't have anything to wet the brush with. So we're just going in without wetting the brush, and we're going to use the shade Dazzle, and I'm going to kind of put that on the inner corner all over the eye, just to give it a little bit of sparkle. Ooh, and that's lighter than I expected. Remember, my brush is not wet and it's still going on there pretty good. I'm actually going to try with my finger and see. Oh yeah. Kind of got that all over the place, but we'll fix that in just a moment. Oh yeah, much better. So this brush that I have been using to apply all the shadows, I'm just going to take that and kind of go in the corner and right there so that it blends everything together and it doesn't look quite so off. Got that orange a little too high in that corner right there. I'm not a big fan of that. But otherwise, beautiful. All right. So now it is going to be crazy. And we are going to take this blue eyeliner that we got in the SlayGlam. It's the Illuminati eye gel paint. And we are going to put that on the waterline. And then I'm going to bring it up just a little bit, I think. So not as dark as I expected it, but it is pretty. And there we go. Went crazy with that glitter. Blue? No blue. Blue? Alright, so I carried that blue up into the corner just a little bit, and now I'm going to take a pencil brush that I told y'all eyeshadow brush that I told y'all I hardly ever use, and I'm just going to kind of blend that out a little bit. Okay, so there's the blue. I don't know, so remember we also have this hot pink, and the pink would certainly go with the look, but I'm thinking the pink on the top would be too much. I say that and then I'm putting it on. Wow, that's serious. Okay, so I have it on a little bit, right on the inner corner where there is that metallic. It does have a little bit harder time kind of going over it. It slides instead of depositing as much pigment. But on the matte side, it put it down easily without a problem. Oh, go ahead. Since we did it on one side, let's go ahead and do it on the other. Well, we used both pink and blue. Interesting. I don't think I would wear pink and blue at the same time, but certainly we'll try them both on and see how they wear. So palette, again, I really like Glamlite palettes. The eyeshadows, the mattes blend really, really well. The metallics go on beautifully. The only thing I have to say is for the glitters, they are really pretty, but definitely use a glitter glue. So one reason why I did not do that. Okay, next is, let's put a little bit of this before I go any further, because I'm not sure what will happen. This Milk, the Milk Glow Oil Lip and Cheek, and just see what happens with this. So there it is. I'm gonna take, and remember we have those two brushes, Baddington brushes, but I'm gonna save that for the blush and the bronzer that we have. So I'm just going to take a brush right here and just take the littlest bit right on the edge, and then we're just going to kind of, quite frankly, I see nothing. Literally. Alright, maybe that's not a hard enough brush. So I'm going to take a flat top brush now, and I'm going to try, I'll get some of that product on. And there is product on the brush now. I don't know why, but my thing decided to stop recording, so we're still working on this blush. And I literally see very, very little, if anything, coming off. Oh, I guess, okay. In the monitor you can kind of see it. It is a little bit, it's very glowy, it's very, very faint. There is not a lot of color, but it's pretty. I mean, it's not bad. Definitely more of a natural look than anything. So maybe on those no makeup days, or for a more glowy look, this would be a good option. Next thing we're going to do is this bronzer before we go anywhere. So remember, we have this Too Faced chocolate gold bronzer. So there's supposed to be that gold shimmer in it. And for this, I am going to use the Battington brush here. I want the bigger brush for the blush. Oh, it smells like chocolate. You can smell chocolate all over. So I'm going to go ahead and put it on this. And I'm just going to kind of... Wow. Okay. I forget how light I am. I need to blend that out. Holy moly. That blends out nice. That blends out really, really nice, actually. Hardly used any of it. Wow, I can smell the chocolate on it quite a bit. It blended out really, really nice. I'm going to put just a little more color on that side. Not that I need it, but, you know, just in case. I still haven't re-dipped other than those. I am going to right now just a little bit. Other than those first couple times, so a little bit right there, re-dip. Just kind of taking the edge. The brush is nice, but that's not the brush for bronzer, I don't think. It's much better with a bigger fluffy brush, I think. I do like it. It's pretty. I like it. I like it. I like it. Okay. I like that it smells. I mean, you can definitely smell it. So if you don't like scented products, you will not like this. But otherwise, beautiful. Okay, so remember we got the Fresh Minerals blush. Sorry, I had to look at that. It's a satin blush. I'm going to have a very glowy face. Everything's glowy. And so we're going to go ahead and use the Battington brush, the bigger one, and just kind of dip in that. So I just dipped a little, and there is some color on that. So let's tap that off a little bit, and then kind of set that. Milk makeup. So remember, I have that milk makeup underneath all of this to try, and so kind of just trying to set it with this, and I don't know that I like it set with this. It seems like it kind of grabs the product a little bit weird. The brush is very nice. I like the brush. I'm just taking a big powder brush here and just kind of see if we blend that together. I think I'm going to have to try this blush on its own just because I'm layering it on top of that milk makeup. I'm not sure if that's the issue or if it's the blush itself. I don't really know, but I'm not liking how that looks. Not liking how that looks. Okay. I did not somehow bring a highlighter, so I'm going to go ahead and dip into just a little bit of this Dazzle right here, which we put all over the eyes, and I'm going to use that as the highlighter. It'll be a little bit more subtle, but that's okay. Everything else is pretty glowy. And we got glow everywhere. Glow in the bronzer, glow in the blush, on the eye, so we'll just do just a little bit, and that looks pretty as a highlight. Very nice. Okay. Next product that we have is Kevyn Aucoin. In the BoxyCharm Premium, we received the Kevyn Aucoin mascara, and I am eager to try this. I'm super excited, actually. It's one of those cool brushes. So we're going to go ahead, nothing on my lashes. We're going to do one coat. Oh, I love this wand on here. Holy moly. That is beautiful. That's one coat. I did not curl my eyelashes at all. They look stunning. Wow. Let's do a second coat and see what 2 coats does. Because this, remember I said the stopper on this is really great. It cleans off most of the product. I don't feel like I have to clean any off myself other than that very, very tip, which is normal. So I really enjoy that. It is not clumpy at all. Just a little more length on that. So this might be a good mascara to use with another one, but otherwise beautiful. I really like that. Really like the mascara. Ooh, as I choke to death. And I've heard quite a few people that really enjoy Kevyn Aucoin products. This is the first one that I've ever tried, so we'll see. And then the last product is this OKALAN. Aucoin. I know I'm not saying that right. It's the one where we got the liquid as well as the bullet matte lipsticks. I am not a big matte lipstick girl. It is just very, very dry for my poor lips, but we're going to go ahead. We're going to use the liquid lipstick because when I put it on my hands, I felt like the liquid was a little less drying, if that's crazily. Oh, it has a very weird chemically smell. I don't like that. Product is not too runny, which I appreciate. Sometimes it'll get too runny and it's hard to control. It is a smaller applicator, so I have had to dip in several times. Wow, that is a pink look. It's a little pinker than I would typically pick, but it doesn't feel bad on the lips yet. It hasn't dried down. Now, according to the tin, this is a 24-hour lipstick, and it doesn't say anything on the back. So on the front, it just says it's a 24-hour lipstick. Ha ha ha, we're not testing it for 24 hours, but we'll certainly wait and see. So there's the look, everything together. Really, of course, love the palette. I do really like the bronzer. I think it looks very nice on my skin. It is definitely sparkly. I like it. I like Milk makeup products. Their Hydro Grip primer is one of my favorite primers. This is pretty, but I think it would be more for something of like a everyday or a no makeup look. I don't think it layers well underneath things. At least it didn't feel like that. So I'll have to try this a couple more times to give you my thoughts. It would actually probably be really nice on the lips. Kevyn Aucoin, love, love, love. We'll see how it lasts. Love it though. Love it. This blush I layered on top of that Milk Makeup Glow Stick, Oil Glow Cheek thing. It's a pretty color. When we swatched it that last time, I really liked the swatch. I mean, there's the swatch of it right there. Beautiful, beautiful color. There is a little bit of a sheen to it, so it is satin, but I don't like the way it looks. I feel like it makes my texture look a little bit funny, or something looks a little bit off. It's just not quite right. So this will be a blush that I'll have to try without layering it and see if it does better not over top of that Milk makeup. The Battington brushes, they're nice. They're decent brushes. Very, very soft. They're big, kind of chunky brushes. So it's not bad. There's no way that I would spend $45 on this brush though. So $45 for this one, $45 for this one, because this set was $90. There's no way. I'll have to see how they wash up, see how they last. Not bad. And then we tried the eye pencils. We'll see how long they last. I don't know what I did with the other one. It went somewhere. The pink and the blue, we'll see how long it lasts. It does give some nice color. I am concerned that in the waterline it won't last very long. You can see it very lightly on the top, that pink color. So we'll see what it's like. So thank you so much for joining me. I will touch base with you guys later on, kind of give you a rundown of how everything lasted later on tonight. And we will go from there. Okay, bye. Hey everybody, I am back. So checking in, when I did the first video, it was probably about 3:30, and it is right now 10:16. Oh, you can't see that at all. It's 10:16 in the evening. So the makeup's been on about 6 hours or so. And so just a quick recap kind of my thoughts and what I like, what I don't like. So I think the bronzer, the chocolate bronzer, I can't smell it anymore. I did smell it for a little bit. Not bad at all. I think it looks really nice. Not a big fan of the blush situation going on. It does look a little better in person than it picks up on camera, but just kind of a little blotchy. It just looks, a little funny. So I'll have to try that. Like I said, try each product separately versus layering the two on top of each other and see if that helps any. The eyeshadow, beautiful. Like I said before, I really am a fan of Glamlight. I have loved both of their palettes. They perform really well. They stay on well. They don't fade. Again, you do have to use a primer with them, and definitely a glitter primer when you're using the glitter-based ones. But otherwise, shadows are beautiful. Look great even still. I wasn't doing a whole lot tonight, just kind of sitting around, and I did eat dinner, but it wasn't anything significantly greasy. You can see a little residue of the lip product left, but not very much. It pretty much is gone, pretty much gone. So definitely not 24-hour product. And for me, I don't know if it was maybe user error and I applied too much. I did blot some of the product off after, but even an hour and a half after applying it, it still had not dried down. So a lot of transfer, and like I said, there's very little left on here. So it's not super drying. I do have to say that. My lips tend to be really, really, really on the dry side. So any liquid lipstick just kills them. And they're dry, but they're not as bad as some of the other liquid lipsticks. The mascara, beautiful. I love it. I think it looks great. It has held the curl well. I don't have any kind of flaking or anything going on. It hasn't smudged. It hasn't worn off. I really, really like that Kevyn Aucoin, of course, mascara. And then the eyeliner. There is just a little tiny bit, ever so tiny bit of blue left, but it really is where I got it on the lashes versus where I got it on the eye. So it hasn't lasted, and then the pink on both sides is pretty much totally gone. So those gel liners are definitely not long-lasting liners at all. They're pretty, they're just not a long-lasting product. So that's kind of a quick review of everything. I think I hit on all of the products that we used today, and we already talked about the brushes. They're nice. I don't think they're worth $90, but they are really nice. So some really cool products that we got to try. Really enjoyed, again, so thank y'all so much for joining me. Please take care of each other. Be safe. Enjoy weekend, whatever you're hanging out doing right now. Drop me a comment about what you are most excited to try or what you're most interested in. What did you guys get in your premium or your SlayGlam? And I look forward to seeing you on Monday. Monday I have my Boxy base box, so we'll do the unboxing of that on Monday. So thank you all again. I can't wait to see you. Bye.